ball in play. Now Terra. Tried to switch it to Seabon, and it's been ruled a handball against McGarry. I'm not quite sure how we could have got out of the way there, Stephen McGarry. Did hit the arm. Here's Moroney. And signs of movement on that Melbourne Heart bench. Ali Babaj.
He was good last week, Babaj, when he came on in Adelaide. Another young player.
Burns wins it in front of Thompson. Now McGarry. Here's Mitchell. We're told it will be Gerald Seabon who will make way for the youngster Ali Babaj. Pellegrino. Neville. He's getting forward more often now. Fowler. Melbourne have backed off him. He goes for goal on the weaker right foot. He'll be disappointed with that attempt, Robbie Fowler. It did open up in front of him.
He set it up beautifully for himself, shaped the shoot, went past Wayne Troy. And certainly wasn't one of his better strikes.
And that change will now be made. Off comes the goal scorer, Gerard Seabon, who got off the mark for his new club from the spot. And it's young Ali Babaj who will come on and add an extra bit of pace to this Melbourne Heart attack.
And a bit of youth.
And a bit of youth as well. And David Mitchell will also go to the bench, and it's Michael Baird to make his Perth Glory debut. Off comes the hard-working Branko Jalic, who's toiled without reward. Michael Baird has been like a caged tiger in the last month. We've come across him a couple of times, Robbie, and there's no doubt how eager he is to get out there and get back involved in the Hyundai A-League.
Yeah, we saw him on the first game of the season. We're over in Perth, and he was just desperate to get that clearance through. He thought it was going to come through the week after we were there, but it's taken a bit longer. But finally, he's back out there where he wants to be after a nightmare stretch in Romania.
Both coaches have now gone to the bench and brought on new attacking players. Not only new attacking players, but quick attacking players as well. Here's Pellegrino. It's a shot on target from Pellegrino.
Now look where they are now, Perth. They're doing to Melbourne Heart exactly what the Heart did to them in the first half. They're pushing them back. Colosimo and Hamill virtually on their 18-yard box. Now there's a lot of distance between them and their front players.
Here's Hamill. I want to ask you, Robbie, about Brendan Hamill. He's 17 years of age. He's making his starting debut. Glory would have been well aware of that. Have they put him under enough pressure? Do you target players in situations like that, young players making their debut? Do you talk about it in the dressing room before the game? Let's put this guy under some pressure.
Well, you certainly used to. And that was the question we were asking yesterday of Sydney FC on the goalkeeper, the debutant for Central Coast Mariners, Matthew Ryan. Really didn't put him under pressure in that first half. The one time they did in the second half, unfortunately for the young boy, he did drop it. There's Ange Postecoglou, coach of the excellent Brisbane Roar at the moment.
Yep, the unbeaten Brisbane Roar, and he had his birthday on Friday. And he celebrated with a win over the Wellington Phoenix back in his hometown of Melbourne. Sure, for a family birthday, but somehow he's got out of the family home to make a quick escape here at Amy Park to watch some more football.
As if he doesn't see enough.
Exactly.
But Brad Hamill, Melbourne Heart dominated that first half, and they really didn't get a chance to put the youngster under much pressure, apart from the goal, where he concedes the own goal, but he was a little bit unlucky, I maintain.
Here's Sekalovsky. Baird's offside.
It's a disappointing start, isn't it, for Michael Baird? He shouldn't be offside. He's looking across the line.
Yeah, I think he just is offside. And Brendan Hamill, I just got to pick you up there, Robbie. He didn't concede the own goal. It was actually Michael Moroney, but it was his first touch. And it came off Moroney in the end. So we won't give him the own goal, but he certainly was involved in the incident. And, otherwise, though, he's been pretty well untested, hasn't he?
Well, I have to go back because I've had a nightmare, haven't I? I think I've been giving it to Hamill the whole time.
But the point remains, a debutant youngster in the middle of defence, and the Glory probably tactically mightn't have put him under enough pressure.
Yeah, well, that's a credit to the way Melbourne Heart played. Certainly under a bit more pressure now as Perth has got better in the second half.
Moroney goes off. He picked up a knock of some sort, and there's going to be another change by Melbourne Heart. And it's Clement Taseski who come on as a right back. It's his Hyundai A-League debut. There is that own goal, which came off Moroney. But, he didn't know a great deal about it.
No, he didn't, and I'm certainly clear now on what happened. It was Hamill that got the touch, and
the assist and the own goal. How's that?
There we go.
Ali Babaj, who has scored for Melbourne Heart already. Scored in Adelaide the other day. Another AIS graduate. It's been an interesting recruitment process from the Melbourne Heart. They've got big names and experienced players, and then they've got basically a bunch of kids. If you look at their bench, it's very, very youthful. That's been one of the discussion points, hasn't it, as we see Sekalovsky and Thompson tangle. The emergence of young players in the Hyundai A-League this season, and there's been
casualties on the
I think
bench.
Ferguson there's gone through his fellow assistant coach Kenny Lowe on the sideline. That's a yellow card, ref. There's the initial contact between Sekalovsky and Thompson.
Oh, let's hope we got it. Maybe we did.
John Van Skip, Jasper Olsen and Ante Milicic, the brains trust of Melbourne Heart. Heffernan's free kick. Malafi's under it and takes it. Heavy from Fowler, but I thought he was going to get it back, but the bounce beat him. Here's Terra. Neville keeps possession. And Jamie Coyne drives it wide. Howarth had to stretch just to get a touch. He's done well initially. Here's Taseski. Hamill over the sideline. There's now a bit of a physical mismatch between Clement Taseski and Todd Howarth on this near side. There's an injury picked up by Terra, maybe the ankle. His turn. Fowler. Neville Drives it straight into Colosimo. Sekalovsky. Now Burns. McGarry. Colosimo had to stretch, and it's going to be a corner. Well, Perth Glory are certainly spending a lot more of the game in the opposition half now. They've had some decent possession as well. Still yet to create enough opportunities for David Mitchell's liking, but you sense that a goal perhaps is not too far away for the visitors. Just over 20 minutes left. Burns with the corner. Heavy traffic, Bolton's done well. Troy goes long, only Terra is there. Well, there's a mistake by Mitchell. Babaj. He dwelled on it too long, and then he's, in his frustration, tugged the shirt of Adriano Pellegrino.
Yeah, he should have played in Rutger Worm, made the overlapping run. They really made a mess of that. Sekalovsky and Josh Mitchell.
Kelmar gets away from Sekalovsky. Terra. Terra.
He never really got a hold of it. He's quite scrappy. Verma's in there, but his body's pointing towards the sideline and tries to swivel and hit that one with his left foot.
Howarth played in by McGarry. Taseski's across there for the Heart, but he's been shrugged off by Howarth. Chance here for Fowler, and Clint Bolton. What a wonderful save. That is a spectacular stop from Bolton. The sign of a quality keeper. He's had very little to do, but when he had to stand up, didn't he do it wonderfully well?
Well, it was quality all round from Todd Howarth. Forced a foul. He can't hit that much better. Oh, what a save from Clint Bolton. Fully stretched to his left-hand side. He's hit that one with some venom, Robbie Fowler. And Bolton possibly with the save of the season so far.
Fowler's corner, flicked on by Howarth. They'll get themselves another one. The Glory. Good spell here from the visiting team. Fowler again. Colosimo. Alex Terra keeps it in. Cover was there.
He pushed the referee's assistant. That's a yellow card for a push in the back. To be fair, I think the referee's assistant was doing his best to get out of his way. Oh, that's a match day Saturday moment, I think. Oh, there's a better angle.
That's obstruction, isn't it? Kelmar. Now Thompson.
Just haven't had the same rhythm. Melbourne Heart in the second half.